you guys, it's Full Cards here, live in Brooklyn, New York, and from me today, a box of 2020-21 Upper Deck Series 1. It would happen to be box number 2 for us to rock through and do check out my prior break because I give all the stats. I think I'll run through it a bit more quickly here. Also, please be sure to sub, like, and hashtag Dryden to get into my draw. I will be shipping away a shipping box, medium shipping box full of cards with multiple boxes of stuff within there. So get in it to win it. So configuration 8 cards per pack, 24 packs per box, 192 cards. So I will just say that within a box break we will get 6 Young Guns, 4 Upper Deck Canvas, 6 inserts, 4 Upper Deck Portraits, and 1 Dazzlers Blue. There are some other hits like the Upper Deck Jerseys and the Clear Cuts and the variation cards. I actually hit a variation in my last box. But there's all kinds of stuff. Check out my other break where I go through the Statutronics. All right, and everybody's chasing a Lafreniere. The one thing I wanted to say about the Lafreniere that I said in the other break is it really is, he doesn't wear a number on it, and it's a very static photo, and I think that's by design. I think they're actually copying the Maurice Richard card from the 1950s or something of that ilk. It's actually really, really cool that they're doing that. That was sort of, I think, by design. As are the Upper Deck portrait throwbacks are certainly by design as well. In terms of the Young Gun class, we know what it is. Of course, it's Lafreniere, but it's also Alexeyev, Bowen, Byram, DiPietro, Dellandrea, Lindstrom, Foudy, Nick Robertson, both Robertsons actually. They're all there, guys. They're all there. Francois is one I want to hit. Evans as well of the Habs. So let's do it, guys. All right, looks like we have a prominent in here, so let's do it. So we have Anisimov, we have Coleman, we have Johansson, and here we go, guys. And we have the Jordan Binnington predominant. Nice looking card. And Abdulkader Stamkos on his knees, and Patrick Hornquist, as well as Samsonov. Samsonov will be playing alongside a man named Henrik Lundqvist this year. There is a year. He signed for, oh, I hit a jersey. Okay, we hit a jersey, guys. Let's see who our jersey is. I was going to say the Lundqvist signed for $1.5 million, I believe, for 1 year. There's Oshie, there's Thomas, there's O'Reilly, there is Elias Lindholm, and kind of cool, PK Subban. And who is the jersey? Just received a comment from GM with regard to jersey, so let's see who it is. Nice. It's Teuvo Teravainen. That is hot. That's a cool looking jersey. I love the hockey stick vibe. That is really cool, especially cool. Nice black tape, so to speak. Very cool. Nice looking card, guys. Wow. I think those game jerseys are 67% chance opportunity hit. So interesting to hit. Teuvo Teravainen. Nice. All right, we have Dylan Larkin, we have Gerard, we have Zach Hyman. The light's a bit hot, I know. Jeff Klinberg. And there we have one of the debut dates, and it's Kiefer Bellows. Nice. Anze Kopitar, Tanev, and we have a Mark Stone. I got some love for Bellows because he is the son of Brian Bellows, who was on the Habs. I think he was a 19th overall, the 6-foot cat out of Minnesota, where his dad played. Here we go. We have Orlov, we have Coleman, we have Parayko, we have Kempe, and we have our first Upper Deck portraits, guys. And it would happen to be John Carlsson portraits. Very gaudy. I think in my early break I said they're like the 80s. I think they're maybe more like the 90s. I don't know. You tell me. They're definitely throwbacks. Stalock, Yamamoto, who I really like, and Mitch Marner. One of the big positives of Marner is, given his size, he's not tiny, but he's small, they call him Mighty Mouse, is his mobility. It's really impossible to hit, and it's sort of insightful for young players. Look how he's always moving his legs, and that's one way that you don't get hit. John Marino, Riley Smith, which is really hard to do in the NHL. We have a Zuccarello, and we have an Alex Belzile. Nice. I think he's a late bloomer. But really, really cool to see him. That's awesome. That is really cool. So we hit our Hab, Belzile. Very nice. Landy, Morrissey, Brown, as well as Yanni Gord. Energizer Bunny. Belzile, I think, is 29 now. I mean, pretty late to hit your young gun, but nonetheless, pretty good. We have Darnell Nurse, we have Kerfoot, we have Nazem Kadri, who's doing less dumb stuff, Ehlers, and we have a Roman Josi canvas. Really nice looking card. Big fan of Roman Josi, obviously. Colin Miller, a Jonathan Taves, as well as the Breadman. All right. Okay, guys. Nola Chari, we have a Hayes, we have Connor McDavid, and there we have, oh cool, we hit a Young Gun canvas of Alexeyev. That is really cool. They really think highly of this guy. He's a big D. I think he's a well-rounded player. Yeah, very positive on him. Ben Bishop, David Riddick. We have Miles Wood, as well as a Nielsen, Franz Nielsen. All right. Alexeyev was a 31st overall. Of course, he played for World Juniors, kind of lit it up there, lit it up with Red Deer. So we expect good stuff of him. There's Dano, Varlamov, Grimaldi, and there we have an Igor Zamula. Young Guns, okay, and that looks published, doesn't it? Okay, Grubauer, we have a Kapanen as well as an Essa Lindell. Bit of a glare from the light. Shooting at night, I certainly do not have my light all squared away. We have a Flashstick, we have Bergeron, we have a checklist here of Nate and Panarin, we have a Tyler Myers, and we have Nick Schmaltz. And it is one of the Dazzlers, and it's a blue Dazzler, which are the common ones. I think they're one per box. Dougie Hamilton, Jenner, and a Ryan Suter. Kevin Fiala, Letang. I really love this Kachuk. And there we have the Pierre-Olivier Joseph. Nice. And so he's at a Laval. Really cool. He's a Quebecois. Very cool. And we have McAvoy. We have Saad. We have Thomas Tatar, and we have Travis Sanheim. Okay, Pierre-Olivier Joseph was a 23rd overall, but he was involved in the Galchenyuk Kessel trade. He was on the Pittsburgh side of that trade. Nick Foligno, we have a Jared Spurgeon, we have a Coyle, we have a Connor Murphy, and here is our second portrait, and guess who it is? It's our man Pedersen. Nice. Very cool. All right, there's Backlund, there's Barkov, as well as Travis Konechny, who I also really like. He's one of these guys, when he's on, the puck's always on his stick. Always a good sign. Ooh, okay. I believe we have one of the worldwides. There's Nick Suzuki. There's Provorov. Ristolainen, and here we go, guys, and it's a Brad Marchand worldwide. That's what the back looks. Nice clean back to those. James Neal, Drouin, Tony D'Angelo, who I love, as well as Callie Yarncrook. All right, I think we have another young gun here. So we have Ellis, Rask, who is that? It's Jeff Carter, Dubé, and here it is, and it's Jake Evans. Nice. We hit the Hab. Beautiful. That's really cool. He's been up with the big boys. He's a center, and he's was a 7th rounder. Zaitsev, Eller, as well as Morgan Riley. Pumped. Nice to see the Jake Evans. 6'1" center on your Montreal Canadiens. All right, Couturier, Chekrin, Nelson, and here we have another canvas, and it's Patrick Kane. That is really cool looking. It's a nice looking canvas of Kane. All right, Vetrano, we have Nate Schmidt, and we do have a Goligoski, as well as this Zach Kassian, big boy Kassian. All right, got something in here, I think. Colin White, Nick Dowd, we have a Willie, we have a Keith Yandel, and then we hit the, that's pretty cool, we hit the Austin Matthews predominant. Nice. Kirby Doc, and it's a pretty nice one, Will Butcher in the old gear. as well as the Thatcher Dinko playoff monster. Carlsson, DeBrincat, Shea, Clefbaum, a pretty cool Donskoy, and what else do we have here? We have Ekblad, Donskoy, and oh, look at that. Nice Darcy Kemper, love it. That's bizarre. Not often you have, oh, so that's what it is. One's French and one's English. I didn't realize it at first. Bang, there you go. Parallels, that's kind of weird. Okay, we have Raquel, we have Weber, we have a Bobrovsky. Oh, cool, so we hit one of the rookie, okay, so we hit the Samsonov rookie retrospective. Nice, okay. Goalie Mojo, Jones, Philip Forsberg, Darlene, and the Drew Doughty. All right, we have an Upper Deck Portraits in here. Comper, Kessel, Thomas Hertl, and there's Gabe Vilardi. Yeah, man, who scored, I think, on his first shot in the NHL. Wow, that is pretty cool, man. Very cool. All right. I think 80% chance to hit a rookie. So yeah, there's Carter Hart, Dvorak, as well as Jean-Gabriel Pajot. I have Follow Letty, Merzlikins, Mrazek, as well as an NHL Worldwide Thomas Hertl, okay, Pionk, Eberle, and Erik Karlsson. There's Galley, Lindholm, Eichel, and we do have this pretty cool Perot, and behind it is the Morgan Riley canvas. Nice, really cool. All right, Ronick, Marcia So, as well as Duncan Teeth, as he can be called at times, consummate trophy winner. Pavel Zacha, Zucker. Oh, cool, we hit something here. So we do have the Jonathan Bernier, and then we hit the Peyton Krebs. Young Gun, all right. As well as the Vinny Trocheck, Mikko Koskinen, Silverberg, as well as a Matt Duchene. We have a Dylan Strome, we have Adam Fox, we have Tyler Seguin. Oh, look at this! Is that it? It's a Teemu Selanne, but it's like a Stanley Cup. What? That's really cool. Kyle Palmieri, JT Miller, Zabinajad, Radulov, and look at this, guys. Wow! Look at this thing. It's an acetate Stanley Cup of Geekie and Teemu Selanne. Wow, what a card. Unbelievable. I love it. I love it. These are not easy to hit. Those are 2.7% hits. Crazy. Really not easy to yank one of those. All right, another Young Gun in there. So we have Braden Point, we have Gensel, we have a cool Gusev, OV, and there it is. We have the Ryan McLeod out of Mississauga, second rounder. It's kind of cool. Nice Young Gun. So we have Lizotte, we have Anders Lee, as well as Lindberg. And we do have an Upper Deck portraits in here. So we have the Quinn Hughes, we have the Jacob Trouba, we have the Joel Pavelski, there you go, Jack Eichel. We also have the Nietzsche's, we have the Petrie, as well as the Manson and the Carter Hutton. Okay, guys, that's basically it. Box number 2. All right, guys, time for the recap. Eventful as always. So here's our base, 3 stacks to Mac of our base. There's Samsonov. We did, in fact, receive not only that, but we received one of the French variations. It says right here, Variant Française. So there you go, of the Donskoy. So these would be variations, believe it or not. In terms of our predominance, we did receive 2. There's Calder Trophy winner, 2017, Austin Matthews, as well as Jordan Binnington. So bang and pow. And in terms of our other base inserts, bang, here we go. We got the Kiefer Bellows, son of Brian Bellows. We have the rookie retrospective of Samsonov, who will be playing, I guess, alongside Lundqvist this year. And there is Nick Schmaltz, a blue Dazzlers, or I think we're guaranteed one of those. So these are cool base inserts to add to the mix. Then with regard to our portraits, received 4 as described. Pedersen, there's Eichel with the high top. Carlsson, and there's Gabe Vilardi. So we actually hit him. He's like 11th overall. I think he scored in his first ever shot in the NHL. He's supposed to be really good. So we'll see how he pans out. 6'3" center. And then in terms of our upper deck canvas, we did hit our 4. There's Morgan Riley, Roman Yossi, Patrick Kane, and we did hit the young gun of Alexeyev. That's kind of cool to have hit him. 31st overall, big D with all kinds of games. So pretty excited about that. 6'4" D. Then in terms of our base young guns, here we go. We hit the McLeod, the Krebs, there's Zamula, there's Belzile, which is kind of cool. He's like 29 years old at this point. There's Jake Evans, big center for us, and Pierre-Olivier Joseph, who was a 23rd overall in 2017. So a nice little mix of players, including my Habs. In terms of our hits of the box, here is a jersey of Teuvo Teravainen. Kind of cool, kind of cool, kind of. It looks a little bit off center. It's sort of printed crooked, unless my eyes are crooked, which is also a possibility. And then we did hit one of the cup components. These are one of the acetates, clear cuts, and it actually is a Timo Selänne and J.S. Geekie out of Montreal, Quebec, as it states on the back. 2.7% odds to hit this, I believe. So there you go, guys. Oh, and I almost forgot the 2 worldwides. Here they are. Brad Marchand, Thomas Hurdle, bang, bang, bang. So that's basically it, guys. Please be sure to sub, like, and hashtag Dryden. Ring the bell. I will be giving this box away, plus other boxes, so get in my draw. I'd be full cards live and direct from a place called Brooklyn, New York. So in love, so